Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is your Realtor Hugo shining a light. Exploring solar power in Maryland is today's lesson. If you or anyone you know has any questions, comments, concerns, please have them scan the QR code on the screen right now. This will take you directly to the YouTube channel where you'll be able to see the live stream and tune in and learn a little bit more about real estate every day and how it can benefit you and yours around you. So, I am your realtor, Hugo. As always, it is my pleasure to have you all join me as we cover another topic every single day. A little bit more about real estate every day and how it can benefit you and those around you. So, I am your host. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them on your platform of choice. We are going to be live on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, X, Twitch.com, and I'm missing one, Instagram. Hugo for Long and Foster on Instagram. So please feel free and join. That's actually the live chat. So if you want to participate live, that's the place to do it. If you have any other questions, as always, feel free and reach out. I can always set some time apart and we can, talk about the market, talk about what's going on in your neck of the woods, and get to know a little bit more about real estate as it pertains to your particular situation. Today, we are going to be talking about shining a light and solar panels, what energy efficiency has brought to the table, and how solar panels can really upgrade a property. We're going to be exploring solar panels in Maryland. If you or anyone you know might benefit from the live, please feel free and share it. So for today, number one, solar renewable energy credits, SRECs. Maryland has a solar renewable energy credit market where solar panel owners can earn credits for the electricity their system generates. Sounds like a great plus. Number two, net metering. Maryland offers net metering, allowing solar panel owners to receive credits on their utility bills for excess electricity generated by their system and fed back into the grid. Again, one of the biggest selling points of solar is that it generates energy from the sun's rays and then it's stored or put back into the grid. So for your home, they could have a certain amount stored up and then you can use for later on, or you could just feed it back to the electric company. They, will of course give you credits towards your own bills and so on and so forth. So, number three, state incentives. Maryland offers various incentives such as grants, tax credits, and low interest loans to encourage the installation of solar panels. Again, these are all towards the green initiative. So, if we have these panels on, make sure that you're maximizing those credits and exploring all the options that you do have. A lot of these are discussed when you are installing the panels, but when you're reselling a property or maybe purchased a property that has the panels, getting up to date information from the supplier and provider of the panels is probably your next best bet so that you can convey all that information at the point of sale. Number four, property tax exemption. Solar panel systems are exempt from property taxes in Maryland, helping homeowners save money in the long run. Number five, solar rights laws. Maryland has solar right laws that protect homeowners' rights to install solar panels on their properties, ensuring they have access to sunlight for energy generation. Number six, solar access rights. Maryland law prohibits restrictions on solar panel installations based solely on aesthetics, ensuring homeowners' rights to install solar panels are protected. Solar panel installation costs. The cost of installing solar panels in Maryland varies depending on factors such as system size, equipment quality, and installation complexity. However, prices have been decreasing in recent years due to technological advancements and increased competition in the solar industry. And now we're having a whole bunch of consolidation in those markets where we had a few major players, but we are seeing more and more consolidation in those players. So, my best suggestion, if you're working with one of the major companies, to get as much information as you can and work within their specific guidelines when it comes to transferring ownership of the solar panels and knowing what it takes to transfer that ownership. Does the um, person that come and purchase the home have to qualify? Do they have to, take on the loan for the solar panels? Do you have to deduct the proceeds of the home to pay off the panels before you can leave, or otherwise they'll put a lien on the property? What are the stipulations of the contract that you signed? And typically that needs to be disclosed before the property or during the selling process, so that there aren't any hiccups in the transfer of title. Solar number 8, solar panel lease and financing options. In addition to purchasing solar panels outright, homeowners in Maryland have the options to lease solar panels, systems, or finance them through solar loans, making solar more accessible to a wide range of homeowners. And really, that's the goal of the system and these stipends, is to help out homeowners to get the benefit, one, deduct on their utilities, and also help the planet. It's something that can really be of great benefit for everyone. It's a win win win. Um, it's just, can we make people do it? No. So all we can do is really incentivize them and give them motivation to make the call and find a company that they like and do their research on making this, because there are some, pros and cons to solar, and we can talk about that on another day. Number 9, solar panel performance. Maryland's climate is suitable for solar energy production, with the state receiving an average of 4 to 5 peak sun hours per day. However, factors such as shade, roof orientation, and panel tilt can affect a system's performance. So, that's probably the biggest hurdle at times of where in Maryland you can use your solar panels. Do you have enough area? Do you have enough time where these panels are being maximized? Nowadays, systems are being made more efficient than ever. So we're seeing really systems that can work with very little input and produce incredible power. I have a few friends that love solar, and they've been very creative with solar energy and solar motors. So the power that a solar panel can generate is immense, especially when you hook up a few of them together. You can really live off the grid with a system that um, fits your needs. Have your internet, have your PlayStation, have all your equipment, be in the middle of the woods, living off the grid just with solar as your source. Solar being, free energy, so to speak, the free energy movement, if you're familiar. Now, number 10, last one for the night, is going to be solar panel maintenance. Solar panels require maintenance. Excuse me. Solar panels require minimal maintenance, typically consisting of occasional cleaning to remove dust and debris. Most solar panel systems come with warranties covering equipment and performance, providing homeowners with peace of mind. I will also suggest that you consult with the solar company to make sure that they have a servicing plan, or if there are any things that you have to keep in mind when cleaning and maintaining your solar panels. Because I say this because this is actually the reason for this whole live. I've seen at least two different occasions as of late, with the rise in temperatures, of birds' nests, leaves, debris being stuck or wedged underneath solar panels or in between panels, overheating with the solar panel units on top, because these units gets hot and the unit, is running a particular sort of system. It gets warm enough, or there's some sort of faulty material where an animal has maybe punctured a line or cut something and caused a short. Either way, long story short, solar panels were blamed for both of those. And in one case in particular, a bird's nest was blamed for being wedged underneath the solar panel. It was, you know, some debris. I believe in the other one, it was leaves. A just whole bunch of leaves have accumulated underneath the solar panels. So these are things that need to be taken care of. You also have to keep in mind when you're installing a roof or replacing your roof, when you're going to be installing these solar panels, because you will have to remove them carefully before you can install them back in. And that could come with its own costs of, taking them off and putting them back on, or maybe having a crew that can work with that and specializes in working with that. We all have to wait and see, because it really depends on how intricate these new panels are and how flexible they are. Not physically, so to speak, but in the sense of maintenance and removability and accessibility when it comes to underneath the panels. Usually older systems tend to have bigger drives, bigger drums. Everything's bigger in older systems, and these systems are rated to last anywhere from 15 to 20 years. I think at their lowest range it's 10 years. So I don't think there are any systems that are only 10 years nowadays. Typically you're seeing them last about anywhere from 15 to 20 years. They're a good investment. They could reduce your expenses up to 30%. And it feeds back into the grid where you get credits, and really the credits are what help you um, take down a lot of your costs. There's a steady price, so you don't have to worry really on more cost for your electricity. It's just, a great alternative to what we've always had. Um, there are times when you will maintain your power when others won't, but I believe your system has to be outfitted for that, to be able to generate the power to maintain your home when everybody else is off the grid. But if you're going to make the investment, it sounds like a great um, additional add-on and selling point, I believe, because a generator, all these things are things that, especially in this day and age when you might have something happen to the electrical grid, um, it's a great selling point. It's something that is truly a gift when you need it. It's just, it has to work, it has to be serviced, it has to be of working age and be usable, because with solar, it's such a new technology and they're developing such better and better methods. I really do expect to see better financing options, better options, especially as we're seeing more initiatives in the automotive industry. We should see better panels in the residential market, because as technology develops, it starts to trickle down. But again, I digress. Now I'm talking about cars instead of solar panels. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. I'm your realtor, Hugo, licensed in Maryland with Long and Foster, North Potomac, Rockville. If you have any questions about buying, selling, leasing, or investing, please feel free and let me know on your platform of choice. My phone number is 240-389-4846. My email is hugo@lnf.com. And my website is yourrealtorhugo.com. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate all of you tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you tomorrow for another lesson. I don't know. We'll do a little wild card tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna do. But I have a couple of ideas, especially for first time home buyers. So we'll see what I can come up with. But I hope you all have a great evening. Take care. Be safe out there. Ask good questions, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.